Hey friends, we're going shopping. Come with me to Kmart and see what's new in store. My name is Ashleigh. If you're just joining us here, I make tons of Kmart related content, so make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. My particular store is Belconnen in Canberra. That's where I'm from. I needed to check out some kitchen bits and I wanted to see the new Kmart Air Fryers they have in stock at the moment. So the first thing that I did see was this nested measuring set. I think this is very smart for the one particular factor. It also comes with the funnel. However, I did see these measuring jugs. They were a 3-pack and a great price point at only $5. I did see this 3-piece fruit slicer set claiming that it can cut mango, tomato and apple. Don't get me wrong, I understand there's more plastic than the other set I'm about to show you, this 3-piece egg slicer set. But the fruit set is $13 and this is only $5. The 3-piece egg slicer set is very lightweight, but I just would hope that the fruit slicer is going to serve it to me too as well for $13. It's just, I don't understand that pricing. Moving on to the air fryers now, they had quite a few different ones in stock at my store. The 3.2 litre air fryer, this one goes up to 200 degrees. It's got 7 preset options, but it is an adjustable temperature, so you don't have to have it to the preset options. Now the box said that it had a removable frying basket. I can assume that's the one that I'm about to show you inside here now. I couldn't figure out how to remove it, so I'd have to look at the manual. The unit itself is very lightweight. I would even consider calling it cheap, especially compared to this one, which is the 5.3 litre air fryer. Besides a 30-minute timer setting, this bad boy has pretty much all the perks of the last one we saw, except obviously it's much larger. I feel like you could get a good sized chicken in there. It was much heavier compared to the last unit, but it did feel sturdier. The next air fryer is definitely one of Kmart's new items. It's their twin air fryer. The amazing thing about this is you can independently heat each basket. So you can have up to 200 degrees again, but you can have 180 in one drawer, you can have 200 in the other. You can be cooking different things, of course, with removable pan. As opposed to the other air fryers, it was marketed that it comes with an oil drip, but keep in mind the baskets are much smaller on this unit. I'm actually in shock that Kmart has a larger option, but this one is an oven and air fryer and it's huge. 25 litres to be exact, and comes with all kinds of accessories. I don't believe this ironing caddy is a new one, but I wanted to show it to you guys because I haven't shown it in one of my past videos. My store had received a very large shipment of the 2-in-1 cordless stick vacuum. Basically, it's just a handheld vacuum that can be placed into a stick vacuum. It's got a 5-hour charge time for a 40-minute runtime, which isn't fantastic. It will set you back $79, which to be honest with you is really good for a vacuum, especially a 2-in-1 function. I was hoping they would have one out on display, and they did. I'm not gonna lie, this unit here is so heavy. Now keep in mind I have carpal tunnel, but I actually think it's so heavy that I wouldn't be able to use it. The rest of the vacuum became very lightweight once the handheld function was removed. I wanted to show you guys these bathroom caddies just so you can think a little bit outside the box as how they might work for you. I personally am gonna pick one up for all my cleaning supplies when I'm taking it room to room, but you might find that it's better for kids supplies, art supplies. I was even thinking that it would be great for gardening tools. Someone mentioned in a past video that if there's anything that I could get outside of the box to show you, that I should, and I noticed that this one didn't have any sticky tape on them, so I thought I'd have a look at what the clear storage boxes were actually like if they were nice. They're not airtight by any means, so I actually wouldn't recommend keeping things like cotton pads and stuff in them, but otherwise I think they're very cute boxes. This is a great example as to why you should wash everything when you get home. You don't know who's been touching it, but if you do get things outside of the box in Kmart, make sure you put in the back, guys. Something else I noticed in the bathroom section was this bamboo step stool, which I think would be great for kids. Even in the kitchen, I think this would be great in the pantry if you have high shelves. I noticed that the handheld garment steamer was on clearance, so I wonder if that's because they're upgrading. While I was in this section, I noticed they had an ultrasonic humidifier, which is pretty cool. I don't even know technically what the ultrasonic factor is, but if you need a humidifier, they got it. You need a dehumidifier, I was only in this Belconnen store a couple weeks back looking for garment steamers, and they have them in stock now, but a few of the organization storage pieces I found with these baskets, which I think would be just fabulous for toys and root vegetables. I'm not sure if I've shown you before, but I've definitely not shown you these ones, which were pretty cool. They're just regular baskets if you want them to be, but otherwise you push the handles in and they're stackable. They're not considered heavy duty by any means, so don't keep heavy items in these ones. I thought the modular wardrobe range was going to be quite popular. If you remember from one of my last videos, I'll have my entire playlist linked down below, but they're on clearance already. A very cool wardrobe organizing piece that I saw was this 4-section hanger, but it also has the clothes rail with it. I regret not getting it, so if you guys are interested in seeing a little review on that, God knows I need some wardrobe organization in my life. They had this black range of the 2 stools and then the chair. All of the chairs were on clearance price, and I did notice that with the black stools, which were very nice by the way, I really liked the finish on them and they didn't seem like they were going to mark too much. They had them in white as well, which were already so marked, so damaged. I don't recommend the white at all. A few of the other chairs that they had two that were very similar, but the backs on them were quite different. I'll make sure that I'm leaving the names of each of them on screen, because there was a white one in the smaller one. Now, when I say the smaller one, I'm going to have to show you with my hand. It was a big difference, and although obviously the larger one is going to be more supportive on your back, I thought the smaller ones were cuter. Now, this is not a cute chair, but it was actually a really sturdy, comfortable chair that I didn't feel like was going to fall apart in 5 minutes of owning it. So there's that. There was this piece, which is the rattan bar cabinet, and I'm very excited to see how people are going to hack this one. I can see people using this for shoes, especially like having thongs or flip-flops if you're from America, where the wine is supposed to go. I think that's a smart idea, but they did have a bamboo shoe cabinet right next to it. I have noticed Kmart is really focusing on shoe organization and storage at the moment. I did see they already had some Christmas stock out at my store. I don't know if you guys have seen on social media, but some people are very upset by this. Now, the 'Tis the Season pillow feels incredible. I'm in love with the feel of it. I don't really like the style. This Merry and Bright pillow, love the style. The feel of it's not so good, but I almost think it's worth it. My particular store had the black mirror with stand, and I'd love to know down in the comments below if you have this. Does the stand hold up? Are you impressed with the structure of it? I didn't smell too many candles on this trip, but the Nashi pear and custard candle smelled amazing. For home decor, I did notice they had this set of 2 shaped objects in store, and they are very heavy. May I say, I was really impressed by how heavy this arched piece is. I feel like around this time of year, when the Christmas stock does start to come out, the rest of the home decor range does suffer a little bit. This woven shelf with hooks is very similar to one I've shown you before, which was the rattan rainbow in the nursery section that just had hooks on it. I've mentioned this before, but make sure on each and every Kmart trip you're going to, you check out the clearance section. You never know what you might find. Like this set of glasses, there's 2 missing, so it's brought it down to $3. I picked up all these earrings for only 50 cents. And sometimes some of the deals aren't great, but you kind of have to go digging for them. Kmart's Black Friday sale is coming up in November, and I thought I'd mention that I've noticed this cosmetics cooler is supposed to be going on a Black Friday deal, which will bring it down to $49. I'm almost certain it's only going to be the pink color though, not the white. This is a bit random, but it's very practical. This is a silicone face mask that is actually going to hold your sheet masks onto your face, so you could actually continue doing what it is you do while wearing your sheet mask. I'm not going to go into too much detail. There was some new Halloween items that I didn't show in my specific Halloween Kmart shop with me, which I will have linked down below, but there were some bath fizzes which I thought were really cute, especially this crystal ball one. There were heaps of different kinds of nail art pieces. There was some hair chalk. There were a lot of adult makeup kits. They had some special effect glue, which I thought was pretty cool, but these are so random that I wanted to show you. It's yoga dice. Find inspiration with hundreds of possible combinations suitable for yoga lovers of all abilities. Another couple random pieces I did see they have in store that I personally haven't seen before was this soft roof rack set. I did also notice this multifunctional travel air mattress. It is a single size, and it says that it's suitable for larger cars. But before I love you and leave you, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.